Hello, I'm Mr. D, kayaking wildlife photographer and retired professional photographer. Today we're going to look at a thing that everybody really doesn't have a full understanding on, and every photographer that I know that's not a professional, when they go to set white balance, their white balance is set to AWB. There's a big difference there. Now, I'm shooting in auto white balance right now. And what I'm going to do is today we're going to talk about something very similar to the Expo disc, but it's a whole lot cheaper and basically does the same thing. This is the Kora White Balance Filter, and I've used it for the last couple of days, just kind of testing it out to see if it's the same as the Expo disc as far as results go, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. Now, the Expo disc, as everyone knows, snaps onto your lens. However, if you use a lot of lenses like I do, the filter sizes vary. So to buy one of theirs, you would have to buy multiple to get it to clip on the lens. Now granted, you could easily buy one Expo disc at a 77 millimeter and clip it onto that, and that is my standard size, but sometimes I'm using smaller ones. So this is what they came out with, the Kora people. And you know, it's funny, is the construction and the patterns on this thing are very similar to the Expo disc. In fact, they're almost identical. The use of this thing is basically the same way, except you don't have the hands-free clip-on if you're clipping the Expo disc on. But you do it the same way. You put it in front of the lens, you shoot back to your light source from your subject area back to where your camera is going to be, and then set your custom white balance and you're good to go. So like I said, I've been shooting this all in auto white balance. Now I'm going to switch it over to the white balance that the Kora White Balance Filter put out. So I'll be back in just a sec. Now this part of the video, I've turned it on and I've got the Kora, the results of the Kora White Balance Filter put into the custom white balance setting. And I saw a pretty good difference, and as far as it reduced a lot of the blues that was in the other one. And again, that was on auto white balance, the first part of this video. So I was pretty pleased with that. And then when I was doing the product shots, the first shot you see in that thing was done with auto white balance, and then the other one was with the Kora White Balance Filter. So far, I'm pretty pleased with it. Normally, when you set your white balance, you go back to where the subject is, turn yourself around, and then set your white balance that way by shooting at where your camera is going to be to set the white balance with these type filters, the Expo disc or any of these type filters. Now with the gray card, that's a little bit different. So, but I have seen a pretty good difference between the two. And I'm going to be doing some shots out here in the back here in a few minutes to show you the difference between the auto white balance and the white balance filter usage for custom white balance. The only drawback with these type of filters is that every time that you change your scene setting, that means the lighting changes or whatever, you've got to go put the filter up again to where your light source is, take a shot with the filter on top, then reset the custom white balance, and then go into the shoot. Where with auto white balance, all you do is take the shot. However, you'll see that the colors are not as true as they are using a custom white balance setting. Now with the Expo disc, they're selling for about $49, and you can find them on sale for $39 and $29, and up on the eBay and stuff like that. When you watch it on eBay, man, I'll tell you what, I've seen them up there for $79, and somebody's trying to make some money here and then hit you with a shipping charge. So don't get caught off guard. The Expo disc, if that's what you want to get, the standard base price is $49.99. This from Kora cost me $9.99. Came with the neck lanyard, little baggy thing. It's portable. I can fit it up to lenses up to about 82, I think. So I don't have to buy different ones to fit to my different lenses. Now, granted, if you buy an Expo disc, a 77, you just put it up against the smaller lens and take the shot. But the purpose you bought the Expo disc is to be able to snap it onto the lens. So you'd be buying several of them to fit to your different lens sizes. So, you know, that's up to you guys what you want to do. So all I can say is that this thing works. It works well. I was surprised that it works so well for such an inexpensive price. So that about wraps it up for this. This is Mr. D, kayak and wildlife photographer, and we'll see you out there.